When was the last time you actually looked up at the sky? Not just glanced, but really noticed it. Most of us are glued to screens or staring at pavements, but taking just 60 seconds a day to pause and look up can reset your nervous system, reduce your stress, sharpen your focus, and even save you money by breaking patterns of distracted spending. Welcome to the Big Daddy's Big Tips podcast, the daily podcast, helping everyday people go from feeling stuck to building momentum, confidence, and freedom, one daily step at a time. This is not a podcast about hacks or hustle, it's about the quiet power of habit-driven lifestyle design, where your health, wealth, and happiness are upgraded slowly and sustainably through what you do today, what you do tomorrow, and what you do the day after that. Because it is not the handful of big decisions that shape your life. It's the thousands of tiny ones you make each and every day. What you eat, how you move, what you buy, what you say yes to, who you spend time with, how you react to situations. Ultimately, it's about what I like to call your daily wins versus your daily drifts. Because every single decision that you make in your day creates a ripple effect. That ripple effect will either be a positive one, taking your life in the right direction, or a negative one, taking your life in the wrong direction. The right direction takes you towards a future you that's flourishing and thriving. The wrong direction results in you feeling stuck. And feeling stuck can mean different things to different people. It could be constant tiredness, struggling with sleep, not liking the reflection that you see in the mirror, maybe aches and pains that just won't go away, or simply lacking the energy to do the things that you want to do. It may mean living paycheck to paycheck, never quite getting on top of debt, struggling to budget or save, or feeling like your income potential is capped. Maybe it's to do with investing, knowing that you should be doing it for the future, but never quite getting round to taking any action. Being stuck can equally be about what's missing on the inside. That could be a lack of purpose or low self-worth. It could be stress or anxiety or strained relationships. Feeling like you're just going through the motions, or maybe struggling to just be present with the people that you care about. The truth is, whatever form stuck takes, it always feels heavy. And it always slows us down. It clouds our decisions and it convinces us that change has to be too big or too overwhelming. But what I want you to know, and what this podcast is all about, is that you do not need a dramatic leap to escape feeling stuck. You just need to start redirecting your life journey by changing your ripple effects. And we do this one daily win at a time. Because whether your ripple effects are working for you or against you, they may seem invisible at first. They will be barely noticeable after a few weeks. But as the months and the years roll by, they become too big to ignore. And where you find yourself today is the result of your life's journey thus far. You've been taken on that journey because of the ripples that you've created. And the ripples that you've created have been the result of the thousands of micro decisions you have made each day. The decisions you've made each day are the result of how well primed your body has been on those days, or as I like to refer to it, how well primed your vessel has been. Look after your vessel, and making good decisions is easy. Choosing the daily wins is easy. Allow your vessel to build up rust, on the other hand, and you will find yourself more easily distracted by and tempted by the bad decisions, the daily drifts. And I know what you might be thinking. Maybe you've tried to change before, but you started too big, or you focused in one area of your life whilst the other slipped away. Maybe you think change has to be dramatic, or that you have to wait for the perfect time. Those are the same false beliefs that I had to break for myself. Because the truth is, the smallest daily shifts, stacked in the right way, can change everything. And the beauty of this system is that you don't need to change everything. You just need to start priming your vessel a bit better. Guard what goes into your body. Prioritize how you move your body. Prioritize how you rest your body. And every single tip that you hear from me is part of that system. It's part of that journey to help you better prime your vessel so that you can shift from daily drifts to daily wins, from noise to clarity, from feeling stuck to feeling free. Because the BDBT movement is not just about saving money or getting fit. It's about creating a life you can feel proud of by breaking down the overwhelming into the achievable and by getting there one daily step at a time. Now, it sounds almost too simple. Once a day, just pause and look up at the sky. Morning, lunch break, evening, whenever it works for you. But that short pause can reduce your stress hormones and give you perspective. It's about reclaiming a moment of calm in a noisy world. Let me tell you why this matters. Modern life keeps us locked inside, on screens. We look at office ceilings, we look at traffic lights, we look at TV shows. Our vision is constantly narrowed. That tunnel vision isn't just visual, it makes us feel trapped in our routines, overwhelmed by problems, and reactive instead of proactive. When you look up at the sky, something powerful happens. You physically expand your visual field, which signals your brain to relax. It's called panoramic vision, and it's proven to lower stress and switch your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and digest. Here's an example. I would power through my work days, eyes fixed on my laptop. By mid-afternoon, my energy was completely and utterly crashed. Focus blurred. I'd often justify little spending rewards, a takeaway here, a snack there, something to give me a buzz, a little impulse buy. But when I started taking 2 minutes to look out the window instead, or even better, to step outside and look at the sky, I started to notice something shift. My shoulders would drop, my thoughts would clear, and that need to spend money on quick fixes started to fade. I would then return to work with more clarity. That simple pause has probably saved me hundreds over the year in terms of unnecessary spending. But let's explore the ripple effects. Let's start with our health. Looking up at the sky resets your nervous system. It reduces cortisol levels. It helps you breathe deeper, it improves blood flow, and it even protects your eyesight by giving your eyes a break from close-up focus. If you do it outdoors, sunlight also helps you regulate your circadian rhythm, helping your sleep quality. What about wealth? Stress-driven spending is one of the biggest outgoings that we have. Let's think about all of the snacks, all of the scrolling, all of the relief that we seek. A 60-second pause to look up at the sky breaks that cycle. It's a free reset and helps you, saves you from reaching for your wallet. Over years, that can save up to some serious savings. What about your happiness? There's something grounding about realizing how small your problems feel under a vast sky. It gives you more perspective, the kind that softens your worry and sparks gratitude instead. Studies show that even brief periods of awe can increase happiness and reduce anxiety. It reminds you that life is bigger than the email, than the traffic jam, or the to-do list that never ends. And here's the hidden bonus: creativity. When you shift your gaze upwards and expand your vision, your brain literally connects differently. New ideas surface. Stuck problems suddenly feel solvable. Some of my best ideas for this podcast and for the wider Big Daddy's Big Tips mission have come whilst simply looking up at the sky. So how do you start this in your life? Keep it tiny. Next time you're outside, just stop before diving into your phone or walking into the building. Look up and notice the colour, the clouds, or the stars if it's night. Breathe. And that's it. If you're inside all day, set a reminder to stand by a window or go on a balcony or pop outside for a minute. You'll be amazed how quickly this shift can improve your mindset. The next time you're doing it, say out loud what you can see. Remember, big transformation doesn't come from big changes. It comes from small daily shifts. Looking up at the sky once a day is one of those daily resets. And if you'd like to lock this habit in and actually see the impact it's having on your life, I'd recommend getting your copy of Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. It's more than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, to spot your daily drifts, and watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that's when it really starts to sink in. And that's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below. So if today's tip has got you thinking in any way, please share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too. because real change spreads when we pass it on. And your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to someone that you know, because if you can teach it to someone, you're far more likely to remember it yourself. And if you'd like the full breakdown of this tip, with all of the extra examples, bonus strategies, and the free dedicated guide to help you implement it into your unique daily routine, head over to Instagram and drop me the keyword in the show notes below, and I'll send you the free guide directly. This, combined with my foundation blueprint, will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if this episode has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you'll find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, your wealth, and your happiness with one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated, free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You'll find weekly go-lives that feel like a proper pep talk, and more honest chats just like this. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of my tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress. This is just the beginning. And I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know that you are not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits it can offer, then reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And please remember, your future doesn't change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now, get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, and enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily step at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this. When was the last time you looked up at the sky, and what did it make you feel in that exact moment? Have a think, drop it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.